Hello there, I'm Big Alias, and it's time to get mad. Dude, I want to get crazy, dude. It sounds like I'm just going to get fucked up. Oh, and I can't avoid swearing at the beginning of my commentaries. But I do want to talk about something, and I want to talk about that stupid, goofy-ass, goddamn, freaking Tesla show, that Tesla thing, the thing that everyone's kind of clowning on at the moment, and the thing that was so successful, so brilliant, that it was yet another thing that lowered Tesla stock. And actually, ironically, the funniest thing about it was that it lowered Tesla stock immediately after the presentation, but also upped the stock of companies like Uber and stuff like that on the back end. And when I talk about this presentation, if you haven't seen it, you'll know why that's funny. Right now, you probably think I'm just some kind of lunatic, but I want to talk about this damn presentation, man, because it was so stupid. And honestly, disappointing. I'm going to say it, disappointing. Now, in the presentation, Musk, that guy, he gets into a robo-taxi, which takes him, he gets into it. For some reason, both of the doors open, and then he drives forward and around a corner and then stops. Doesn't park, just stops and gets out and gives a presentation or something. I don't really know what happens after that. Am I saying that was fake? Oh yeah, the car supposedly drove itself. Am I saying it was fake, that the car drove itself? No. Am I saying that it's weird that there was a guy in the background of literally right at the beginning of the video holding a phone in landscape mode but not using it for anything, who just so happens to pull out his phone the moment that Musk gets into the car? Am I saying that's weird? Slightly. Am I saying it's fake? Genuinely, don't give a shit. Couldn't give less of a shit. I don't care. Honestly, I don't think so. I don't think it's fake. And the reason I don't think it's fake is because it wasn't all that impressive. I really don't care. And I'm disappointed by that. I'm a huge nerd. I'm a geek. I'm a friggin' nerd, dude. Here, take my frickin' lunch money. Have my glasses. If I can find them, I'll give them to you. I'm a nerd. And I grew up on sci-fi stuff and, robots and all that. And it meant so much to me. And it was, it's so important to me, all these utopian notions and, all this iconography that I have in my head. And self-driving cars was always a part of that. It was for everyone, etc, etc. Self-driving cars are a big thing. It was a big thing for me. And now that we have it, oh man, I just don't care. I just don't care about it. I'm not excited. It doesn't excite me at all. And there are a few reasons for that. And not just because it's Musk sort of pioneering this robo-taxi nonsense, although he's not the only one. It's because we had to pass through so much cool technology to get here. The avenues that lead to the robotaxi are amazing. They're incredible. The fact that we have satellites orbiting around the Earth, pinpointing exactly where we are and telling us where we are and then giving us the best route to get to another place. And it will give us, even draw a little line for us and tell us the best way to get there. That's amazing. And I remember for years thinking, somehow this is magic. We've discovered magic. It could not be anything else. There's no other way. I was blown away by stuff like that. I remember, and I really don't want to praise AI, and it is AI, but I remember someone showed me on their phone this picture on a Google Pixel, and they just clicked on a person, and in seconds it managed to remove just that person, the person that they clicked on, and then create a background that would be the correct background to replace that person with. That's unbelievably amazing to me. That kind of stuff is just techno wizardry. It's incredible. But the robo-taxi, I mean, it can take that map, the concept that we already have, and you can say, go here. You can get the concept that we already have, which is the map, to draw a line and say, okay, go up there and then turn right. And the car says, oh yeah, all right. Yeah, of course it can. Why wouldn't it be able to? It just seems like a no-brainer. Why wouldn't it be able to do that? It's a very simple thing. That it is a system that is told to do something via the map that we already have, and it goes and does it. And in terms of knowing where things are, we already have systems that tell us where traffic is. Cars already have had sensors for a very long time. My car is from 2011 and it has at least a rear reversing sensor that peeps at me like an obnoxious little bastard. We've had stuff like this. You can get kids' toys, Roombas. Roombas have the same sort of technology where they know, where something is and can stop when it approaches something. This is nothing new. It doesn't blow me away. Maybe if it had parked, that would have been quite impressive. If the wheels had like turned horizontally and then it parked, perfectly perpendicular into the slot, that would have been quite cool. But right now it's just following a line. Yeah, of course it can do that. Why wouldn't it be able to do that? I don't know. And the other reason, of course, is, and this is where we get into my stuff, this is where you get annoyed, and I get annoyed, very annoyed, but this is just another example of a technology that would have been cool, used to make fucking money for some fucking company. Oh, here we go again, right? I saw this and I remember looking at it and thinking, robo-taxi, why are they making taxis? Why are all the self-driving cars used for taxis and that one little robot used for Uber Eats? Why is it all taxis? Why isn't more effort being put into self-driving cars for people? It would make more sense. You could go home after a couple of drinks at the bar. You could, if you drive when you're tired, you could continue that journey. It would be useful. It would have genuine use for a person's car. For a taxi, what's the point? It's already self-driving. You're not fucking driving it. You're not pissing driving it. There's someone at the front driving it for you. It's already self-driving. You don't have to drive. What a weird start is with taxis. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I thought, this is so weird. Why taxis? It's such a weird Oh, right. Yeah. There is one person who benefits from a taxi rather than a car, and that's the people who own taxiing companies, because they can fire their staff and just have them driven robotically. And that is the one single reason that self-driving cars are being invested more heavily in the field of taxis than universal cars for people, where it would actually be fucking beneficial, where it would actually help people. A field where people would actually benefit from it. Oh, no, because we don't make more money from that. We make more money if, as a taxi company, we can just chuck a bunch of cars out and we don't have to pay staff. We don't have to give people a cut. We just have these self-driving cars just automatically driving people autonomously driving people around without having to pay anyone. And that's why we're investing in the field of robo-taxis rather than things that would actually benefit people. No, we benefit fucking companies. Can we just not capitalism for 2 fucking minutes? Can we not just calm down with the capitalism for 2 minutes and actually look into something that could benefit people? Literally a couple of videos ago, I'm getting mad. I spoke about how AI bugged me because it could have been something great, but instead it's used as marketing buzzwords to sell products. And now we have this. We have something again that could have been fairly cool. I know I wasn't blown away by it, but it could still be cool. But no, it's used just to make rich people just a little bit richer, because now they don't have to give their money to other people, which, by the way, is going to have a terrible effect on the economy, because a lot of people survive off of services like Uber and Uber Eats and taxiing, and those people will be out of work, and then the money that would be going to those people will just, as a sole entity, be going to people who already have a fuck ton of money, which will just increase the amount of money they have and decrease the amount of money that we have, and remove that middle gap where most of commerce is done. Cool, man. Self-driving cars. He's also got robots that are fake. I think it came out that it was just someone in a suit. It's just, I hate it. Fuck this.
The PlayStation's only $149, and you can also get leading titles.